There is no longer any real attempt at objectivity, and that all comes back to the business model of journalism today. The nature of the business model in American journalism today is to give the American public what it wants, not what it needs. And the fact of the matter is that when I was a young foreign correspondent 40 years ago, ABC had 25 or 30 foreign correspondents, men and women who would live in a section of the world covering Africa, as Cindy McCain was bemoaning the fact that we don't do that anymore, covering the Middle East. We had reporters in Cairo, in Beirut, in Moscow, in Johannesburg, in Mexico City, in Buenos Aires, all over the world. You know how many ABC has today? 4, covering that same world. A far more complex place than it was before. And, you know, the attempt at objectivity is what's missing in the world of journalism today. Pure objectivity we can't find. Objectivity is no longer even sought by Fox or MSNBC or any number of radio talk shows. That's the tragedy of American journalism.
I would say, incidentally, that the ultimate pursuit is the truth. I think that's, for me, an even higher pursuit than objectivity. And acknowledging facts are sacred. You know, we all have the right to our own opinions, but not the right to our own set of facts. I mean, that's really, I suppose, what
Daniel Patrick Moynihan.
And that's, I'm sure that's what you're castigating. But when you talk of, say, foreign correspondents in Afghanistan, let's say now, most of the time they're confined to the green zone. I mean, it's harder and harder for them to get to the equivalent of the green zone in Kabul, right?
It depends on the
I mean, it's harder and harder for them to get out, and many brave ones do. But at the same time, what we're hearing from people who have access to social media, whether in Afghanistan or Iraq or Tunisia or Egypt, is incredibly important. That bearing witness by millions of people is where a lot of my hope in the future goes to. Because self-expression now has become a new source of fulfillment and entertainment for people.